You're right guys, it's Capgun Tom here and welcome to episode number 5 of my Next Gen FIFA 14 Road to Glory. We're going to start this one off by giving Kone some contracts. We're also going to be discarding Boateng because he has run out and it's not worth contracting him because, well, he's discard price and I could just pick up another one for cheaper. Now if you're looking to buy some Ultimate Team coins, go check out Basile.com. Their link will be down in the description, one of the web's most trusted coin merchants, and if you use the discount code TCAPGUN, you'll get 5% off all your purchases. Now I did upload another episode of Road to Glory earlier on today. Episode number 4 went up at 4 PM, so if you missed it, go back and watch it, pause this one and come back later because you don't want to miss stuff. It won't make any sense to you. And as we have just gone away and discarded Boateng, we're actually going to need to go and buy a new centre defensive midfielder, and we went and got Sandro, 73 pace, decent defending stats, and looks like he'll be pretty decent, and for a very low price I'm pretty happy because I can quite happily discard him, don't even need to sell him on and not really lose any coins on him. Maybe discard him for 650 or something like that, and you know, we only paid like 800 coins for him, so it's not that much of a lot. Today we are going to be going into online divisions for the first time. We're in Division 10, we haven't played any games, and this is going to be our first of potentially hundreds and hundreds of divisions matches, so let's hope we can win it. We come up against a decent looking 4-4-2 Bundesliga squad, and if you're wondering how I'm playing online, I did record this at 2 o'clock in the morning when my internet was good enough to handle FIFA 14. Now we managed to score, lovely goal from Kone. How the hell he managed to take that down and then put it into the back of the net, it was unreal. You guys were right, he is an overpowered monster. Now he managed to get down the wing, seconds later cross it in and head it in with his player. Kind of frustrating for that to happen really, and then before I knew it he was 2-1 up, Olic scoring both of his goals, and it wasn't until the final minutes of the game when I just decided to abuse Kone over the top straight into him and let him push through his defence that we managed to get back on level terms. And then look at that, we managed to get a third goal and give us the win in the final seconds of the game, and I was pretty happy. It was Dejaga, our right mid, the Iranian player from Fulham, that actually managed to convert that final chance and give us our first win. Very important that we get off to a good start into this division, and hopefully we can continue it on. Now I thought, you know, our defence looks a little bit dodgy, a little bit weak, and I thought, why don't we try and stop the headers by bringing in some pure height? So in that sense we are buying Diakite. He's absolutely huge, he is so tall, and I'm hoping he'll be able to nod away all of those balls that come into the box and we won't be conceding too many more headers. So here we go, we're going to dive straight into another online division match, see if we can pick up some more points, and let's see what we come up against. So the guy is using a Ruben Kazan badge is what I was trying to say there, and he has got a team called Super Sofa Heroes, or Sofa Superheroes, and he's using, well, he's using a nice BPL team with Rooney, Sturridge, he's got Townsend out on the right mid, he's got Schürrle on the left mid, he's got Gerrard and Ramirez in the middle. His defence consists of Kyle Walker, Company, Vidic and Baines, and then he's got Inform, Krul in goal. Now there's one thing that you've got to learn quickly, very quickly on Next Gen FIFA 14, and that is not to bash the A button so that you skip the replay, because if you do, you will immediately pass from whatever set piece you have, and as you saw I got punished because I ended up passing straight from my goalkeeper out to Rooney, and Rooney bashed it into the back of the net. Not only that, Rooney scored an absolute screamer. It was such a good strike slightly after that to make it 2-0, and I was in serious trouble. Managed to get it back to 2-1 just before half time, but unfortunately you can see that he is going to get a fatal goal for me here, and what a strike that is from Schürrle, and I'm sure that we're going to have to use Schürrle at some point during the series because he looked absolutely unreal. Unfortunately we are going to take down our first loss of the series. I was very, very angry that that happened. I didn't want to be losing until maybe 10 episodes in, 100 episodes in, but you know, it was always going to come, so I guess now it's out of the way, it doesn't matter too much if we lose any more games. And I was like, you know what, let's go and improve our team, give us some new players so that we don't, you know, lose too many more goals or games. So I went away and bought Tiete, and I also bought Begovic for goal because Begovic is an absolutely enormous goalkeeper and a very good price as well for both of those players, both around the discard mark, and you can see them now going into the team. So there's Begovic, and then Tiote is going to pair up with Sandro in that centre defensive mid position, and yeah. Now we're going to go away and start building up our next team so that we have a rotational team. I did talk about this in the a couple of episodes back, asked for your suggestions, and one of the more popular not so well known teams that came up was to do a Liga Portuguesa team, and I was like, that sounds fantastic. Never played with any of the Liga Portuguesa players, had a look through some of them, there were some really nice looking players in there, and I was like, let's do it. So far we've picked up a Varela, we picked up a guy called Carrillo, we also picked up Rodrigo. We're playing in a 4-3-3 with the centre attacking mid in it. We've picked up Labiad as well. He's a very good player. He's got 5-star weak foot and 4-star skills. And then the main man, Mangala, as well, for the centre back position. We were always going to pick him up as the best centre back in that league, although, you know, Gare has a higher rating. Mangala is just a far superior defender to him, because he's just got faster pace and he's just better all round. And you can see there, that's how the team is looking so far. We're obviously going to build it up. Hopefully we'll have it fully built in maybe 1-2 episodes time, so that we can actually start using it. Now we're going to go into an online single match. I was like, I could use an easy game after getting absolutely crushed in that last division match. And unfortunately, we do not find an easy team. We come up against a very, very, very fast hybrid between Brazil and the MLS, and I was really worried, and I had good reason to be worried. He did get very lucky to score the first goal. You saw how many tackles I put in. The ball eventually bounces to Pato, who has a very easy finish. But the pace was just too much for me in this game. It really was very frustrating, and this guy would ping it over the top every time he touched it. And to be honest, other than that, it was a very boring game. You saw the 2 goals in the first 12 minutes, both going to Pato, and that's how it ended. So not only do we lose our first game of the series, we also lose our second game of the series back to back. Not good. We do take down 469 coins for our efforts, and we're going to have to strengthen up our team in the next episode. That is going to be the #1 thing to do, is strengthen up the team and finish off that Liga Portuguesa team as well, so that we don't lose any more games. So there you go, guys, that is the end of the episode. I will be back tomorrow with another episode. If you've enjoyed it, drop a like. 1,000 likes would be really appreciated. Subscribe if you're new, and I will leave it there and see you all next time.